What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and it's Q&A time. Guys, before we begin, I have to say thank you so much for all the love and support that y'all have shown to the channel so far. This was supposed to be our 600 subscriber special, and we're already at, as of recording this, 665 subscribers. That's a lot of subs. We gained a lot in, I think it's been like 2 weeks or so since we actually hit 600, so that is insane. The growth has been amazing, and all the support you guys have shown with the live streams and the videos has been nothing short of incredible. So guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support that you've shown. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We post FNaF content every single Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at noon Eastern time, and we also have been live streaming here on YouTube as well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Matter of fact, the day this video goes out, in about 2 hours from the time this video goes live, we will be live streaming Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Golden Freddy mode right here on YouTube. So if you're watching this the second that this video goes live, join us for the fun. Our live streams do really well, and it's all because of you guys, so thank you so much. Now, let's get on with the questions. Starting things off, we have a question from LittleWelshie. Comment reads, incredibly proud of you. You've been flying through these milestones lately. It's been an honor to be a part of. You'll reach 1K in no time. Welshie. Thank you so much for that. You're awesome, and I've known you for over a year, so the fact that you've been here and just watching your growth has been nothing short of amazing. So thank you, Welshie, for everything that you've done for me as well. Her question is, what has been the best thing about content creation for you? You guys, just to be honest, you guys have done a lot for me. Building this community, being able to make people smile or laugh, that is the number one thing for me when it comes to content creation. There's been times where I've been down and I'll go live, maybe for a YouTube stream, or even when we're streaming on Twitch. If you didn't know, I stream on Twitch, link in the description. And I seriously love putting smiles on people's faces, and when I see you guys popping in chat, that brings my mood up, and guys, I cannot say thank you enough. But to answer that question, the best thing about content creation is getting to know you guys and building this community with y'all's help. This is our community, not just mine. SwiftyFed says, well done for 600 subs. Question for you, top 5 favorite FNaF characters? For me, top 5, man, number 1, Funtime Freddy. Always will be my favorite. Ever since they introduced him, I was like, yes. I love his voice lines, and I think Kellen Goff did an amazing job voicing him. It kind of has like a Pennywise feel. I don't know what it is, but I love Funtime Freddy. 2, Golden Freddy. I love the original Golden Freddy, not the FNaF 2 Golden Freddy. The original Golden Freddy was always my favorite character until Funtime Freddy came out. 3 would be Molten Freddy, which again, that probably sound, you're like, Molten Freddy, really? It's Funtime Freddy. It uses the same voice lines. I think the character is interesting, that it's the amalgamation of the sister location animatronics. So I really love Molten Freddy. I think Springtrap is also up there. I'm not a big fan of Scrap Trap. The redesign was not something that I liked, but the fact that Springtrap is actually part human is kind of creepy, but I think they did this jump scare crappy, but hey-o. And 5th one, Mr. Hippo. I love the little anecdotes that he does. I literally watched the YouTube, there's like a YouTube video that plays all of his voice lines from Ultimate Custom Night, and he's hilarious. I love Mr. Hippo. So that would round up my top 5. And honestly, if you ask me that question tomorrow, it might change. So as of right now, those are my top 5. But thank you, Swifty, for the question. Solo asks favorite FNaF fan game, and right now it is Five Nights at Candy's, the first one. I really enjoyed the game, the lore behind it, that it's going alongside Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and stuff like that. I thought it was a well-made game. Even Five Nights at Candy's 2 I thought was really fun. I will say the game that has intrigued me the most, and it's a game that was only in demo for a little while. It's still available on Game Jolt. I don't know if they're still working on it, but the Glitched Attraction, it's a recent game that came out. I thought there was a really well-made fan game. Mechanics in it were great. It was a departure from standard point-and-click FNaF style and more of an escape room style, and I absolutely loved the Glitched Attraction. But I think those two, Five Nights at Candy's and the Glitch Attraction, would be my 1 and 2. I haven't played Joy of Creation story mode yet, though, so that answer may change. Thanks, Solo. The account Lisa is actually our friend Kaylin. They asked, how did you get into console games? I had an N64. This will date me a little bit. When I was younger, we had an NES, so the Nintendo Entertainment System, and Super Nintendo. And I've been playing games ever since, so... I mean, I don't know, like, my first owned console was an N64, and I was so in love with that console, but that's really... I don't really have a big answer for this. I just liked playing games, and I didn't like going outside. But, you know, hey, that's everybody. Alright, so, our good friend Ash, she asked like 10 questions, so I'm just going to rapid fire them. I'll read them out and then answer them as we go. So, what is the date of your birthday? I was born July 14th. Country do you live in? United States. Your dream job? This. Content creation. I want to stream, make videos, stuff like that. To this. Dream car? Tesla Model S? X? What? The car. I don't remember which model it is, though. Have you ever played Minecraft? A lot. I used to play on Xbox. I have it on my Switch. I also have it on the PS4 and PC, so I have it literally on every console. I just haven't played it recently because I just don't have the time right now. Which FNaF character is your second favorite? Golden Freddy, like we answered earlier, but thank you, Ash. What animatronics voice do you like the best? Babies. I know I'm a big fan of Funtime Freddy and Molten Freddy, but I think Heather Masters did such an amazing job with Baby's voice lines, so Circus Baby is my favorite, absolutely. Do you think you'll reach 1K before your birthday? I don't know. That is ultimately up to you guys. Like, I'm gonna put the work in. We're gonna be streaming, making videos like always, but will we reach 1,000 subscribers before my birthday? I don't know. Again, it's up to you guys. Like, we gotta work together for this. If you guys want me to achieve that goal, I want to achieve the goal. I'm gonna put the work in. Can you guys help me along the way? Do you like your job? Funny story. Actually, I quit. Yeah. Not going into details as to why, but yeah. And last question she has, which is your favorite FNaF 4 character? Ooh, I have no idea. Chica. No, Fredbear, obviously. Why did I not know that? Fredbear is my favorite FNaF 4 character. I absolutely love Fredbear. It was the first time we saw Fredbear. Instead of Golden Freddy, it was Fredbear. And I do like the designs of Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, but even if I had to pick a second one, it'd be Chica. I love the Nightmare Cupcake and stuff like that, but those would be my favorites. But Ash, thank you for all the questions. I do appreciate it. Have a great day. P.S. Great job on reaching the 600 subs. Thank you so much. But the day that we hit 600 subs, I posed the question in the Discord, and I allowed people to answer questions in there as well. So you might see some repeat questions that maybe they didn't see on the YouTube comments or whatever, but let's get into some of these questions that were from the Discord. Canadian Moose Man asks, do you love me? Just kidding. Do you ever plan on doing a face reveal? Voice reveal? Or do you plan on doing more community streams? Face reveal? No. Voice reveal? Absolutely not. More community streams? Yes, absolutely. I need to plan something better. It's easier to do it on Twitch because I can literally play whatever I want on Twitch, whereas YouTube, I feel like if I do a FNaF stream, like if I do something that's not FNaF, I mean, unless you guys are into it, if you guys are into it, I would do it, like Mario Kart or Among Us or something like that, then we can talk about it, absolutely. I wouldn't mind doing like one random Saturday doing Among Us with everybody. If y'all want to do that, we can. Like I said, we can talk about it from there. But yes, absolutely planning on doing more community streams. Thank you, Moose Man. Khalib asks, "Do you remember my nickname? Is it Black Innocence? If I remember, I don't remember. You like pizza or ice cream? Pizza. Do you play the VR anymore? Videos are still coming out on the channel starting back on Tuesday, I believe. So I'm gonna have something special planned. I say something special planned for tomorrow, but I really don't know. Might be another VR video. Do you have money? I need Roblox. No, I'm broke. Can you play Roblox once and play Friday Night Funkin'? I've had interest in people asking me to play Roblox and Friday Night Funkin' a lot. If that's what you guys want to see, hit that like button down below, because I literally never played Roblox in my life, and Friday Night Funkin' does look like a fun game, but I was like, do I really want to play this? Again, if you guys want to see it, let me know. Ron asks, are you a cat or dog person? Both. Why can't you be both? If I had to choose, I would say a dog person, but why not both? I like cats and dogs equally. But thank you, buddy. Kalina asks, top 10 of favorite videos that you watched ever. God. I don't think I could list my top 10 favorite videos, because my favorite video is the video that I haven't watched yet, if that makes any sense. Like, it's just like if somebody asked me what's my favorite video I ever made, it's the one I haven't made yet, because the next one's always better than the last, at least in my opinion. So, I'm sorry, buddy, I can't narrow down a top 10 of my favorite videos. Are you? Zach says, are you a cat, dog, or human? No. Mitchie asks, how did you find FNaF? How did I find FNaF? My nephew, actually. Everybody in the Discord knows him as Popeyes. He is my nephew. He's the one that got me into FNaF. If it wasn't for him, none of this would have been possible. I think I've been asked this a couple times in like a couple different Q&As, but like I remember him showing me FNaF. I don't remember who it was, but he like came over to the house, played YouTube videos on the TV, and it was FNaF. And it might have been like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, or something like that. But then I went a little crazy, and we started watching Theory Thursdays and stuff like that, where Daco, Ryan, Bazamelam, and Razboski would do like Theory Thursdays on the teasers that would come out for FNaF. But that's started my downward spiral into jumping into this. Like, I used to keep up with all the lore, but once the books came out, I was like, I'm good. It's too many. It's too much lore that I can't keep up with. But that is how I got into FNaF. Mitchie also asked, how do you feel about being almost being to 700 subs? Insane. Like, again, I've said this plenty of times. The growth of this channel has been nuts, and it's all because of you guys. You guys liking this videos, subscribing, recommending to your friends and family and loved ones and whoever. Like, I can't thank you guys enough, so I appreciate it so much. Like, it's insane that we're close to 700, which means we're on the next milestone to 1,000, which mind-blowing. But Mitchie, thank you so much for your questions. Stonk says, why do you say hate it here? Because I hate it here. Usually I say it a lot when I'm playing horror games because they're scary, and I hate being in these situations. But I love playing horror games, so... Oh, I punched my mic. Unprofessionalism! But I just love horror games, that's all it is. And so there's some times where it's like, oh my god, I hate being here. Why am I doing this to myself? I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. That's all. It's just a running joke, it's a gag, that's all. Evan says, why did you decide to start your channel? And if so, why did you choose FNaF? I decided to start my channel because I wanted to do YouTube content. I've been wanting to be a YouTuber since like 2015 era, but I just didn't have, at the time, I didn't feel like I had the right equipment to be able to do it. Looking back on it, I had a smartphone, and that's another piece of advice I could give you guys. You have a smartphone, you can make YouTube videos, so like it's not that hard. Speaking of back to LittleWelshie, all of her original content was done on a phone and a tablet. Like, if she can do it and make amazing content, so can you. But I just always wanted to be a YouTuber, and this is something that, like, even building this community with us has been like the reassurance of this is definitely what I want to do. And you also asked, why did you choose FNaF? I actually didn't. If you go back to my like first month of videos or whatever, I did Minecraft, I did Fortnite, I did Rocket League, Slime Rancher, and another game that I actually just can't recall right now. But I did those videos because they were easy games to record. But I wasn't exactly having fun with Minecraft, doing videos for Minecraft. I wasn't having fun doing Rocket League. I wasn't having fun playing Fortnite. Although Fortnite, out of the original videos, was the longest running series that I had up to that point. What made me decide to choose FNaF, that decision was made back in December. And the reason for it was, back in October, I made it like horror month or whatever. Obviously it's October, which I was already transitioning into horror games anyway because I love horror games and stuff. October time, there was some FNaF videos I had done, you know, with the Switch games and stuff like that, and I would notice those videos do really well, and then I'd play a game like Resident Evil, and they would not do well. And it's not knocking Resident Evil or my channel or whatever, but like Resident Evil would do about average, and then a game like Outlast would do terrible, but then if I uploaded a FNaF video, it would do really well. So the reason I chose FNaF, I love FNaF anyway, and it seemed like the people that were coming to my channel also loved FNaF, because around the same time, if you go back a few months, That's when Sister Location dropped on the Switch. It is my number 1, number 2, and number 3 video on the channel. And I think Sister Location on the Switch rounds up my top 10 videos on my channel, which is also insane. Help Wanted was also up there as well. But I feel like I was chasing success in a sense, because there was a lot of videos that would do really well that were FNaF related. All the FNaF videos did well. Anything else kind of tanked. And I was like, well, I want to break away from doing daily videos, which I had already started transitioning into stop doing daily videos anyway. But I was like, well, how do I keep the momentum going? How do I keep building the channel? So I wanted to double down on the things that were doing well on YouTube for me, rather than the things that weren't. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to take a month. I'm only going to do FNaF related content, and I'm going to just see how it does. And here we are almost 5 months later, and you can see the growth of this channel just from switching over to FNaF. And that is mainly the reason why I've stuck with it, is because I'm doing what I love. I already love FNaF. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's changed who I am, pretty much. And I have a lot of FNaF collectibles already and stuff like that. And so, for me, it was just natural to switch into FNaF, especially because it was already doing really well. And sometimes you have to do things, you know, to grow your channel. And that's why I chose FNaF, because I love it. The people that watch the channel seem to love it. People that subbed seem to love it. There's so many FNaF related things that are always requested with my channels, and I can't say thank you enough to you guys, but also to Five Nights at Freddy's and Scott Cawthon as well. But I chose FNaF because it was what was working on the channel, and it seems like that's what you guys want to watch. I don't mind playing the games. We're both having fun. I'm still enjoying what I do. Even 5 months later, I'm still enjoying FNaF, playing only FNaF on here, because I have a Twitch channel as well. That was the reason why I was able to easily just stick with FNaF on YouTube, because Twitch can be any other game that I want to play. Mostly play horror games, obviously, but like Twitch, I can literally play anything, and that community is already established as well. Whereas YouTube was kind of fluctuating for a while. And this is a very long-winded answer, and I'm sorry, Efton, but Evan, I'm very sorry, but like I chose FNaF because it's what was working, and that's just the simple facts of the matter. But appreciate the question. Kalena also asks, why did you choose console and only console? I believe this is referring to Five Nights at Freddy's in general. I made a statement during one of my streams. Somebody was like, play Ultimate Custom Night or whatever, and I was like, I'll wait till the console release comes out, which actually comes out next Friday. We're going to be doing literally 2 days straight of nothing but that for streaming, by the way. I will be streaming Ultimate Custom Night. I won't be doing videos on it because there's just so much to the game. There's no point in doing videos. I feel like live streams would do better with you guys as well, because you guys can give me tips on the fly, which I need. But the reason I chose console was because my PC originally couldn't handle, and that probably sounds weird because FNaF is like not a intensive game, but my PC couldn't handle it at the time because of the programs I was using as well. And I already had a capture card, so I just stuck with the console games. I did the Switch ports because I wanted to play them on the Switch anyway, to just see how they were. And all of them did really well. And I was like, well, if you guys want me to go through the Xbox ports, I will. And people were into it. So I said, okay. So I went through all the Xbox ports, which I still have one more game left of the Xbox ports to do, because I don't think I'll do Help Wanted because there's no point. But that's the only reason why I stuck to console. Because that's what I seem to be known for now, the Switch ports and the Xbox ports. So I will be doing Ultimate Custom Night on the Switch upon launch, and then we'll go from there. But that is why I chose console and only console, because everybody and their mama has done the PC version of the game, but not a lot of people on YouTube have done the console ports, which is why I feel like my channel's been able to grow, because I am doing the console ports, and I do want to go through like the PlayStation ports as well eventually. It might be a while though, just so I don't like burn myself out of playing the same games over and over again, you know what I mean? So that is just the only reason why I chose console ports. But thank you, buddy. Shay asked, if you live in the FNaF world, do you think you could survive? Yes, because I would never step foot in that damn restaurant, that's why. Thank you, Shay, for the question. Jar of cereal, if you were stranded on an island, what would you do? Cry. Next question. Ron says, what's your favorite horror game besides FNAF? Resident Evil 7 is my all-time favorite horror game. It's kind of actiony, but there's a lot of spooks and scares and monsters and a lot of horror tropes, and I love Resident Evil in general. So that would be my favorite. Resident Evil 7 would be my favorite horror game. Mitchie's asks, what's your favorite non-horror game? Pokemon. I played every single Pokemon game since Pokemon Red. So, Pokemon. And right now, I love Sword and Shield. I'm waiting on Diamond and Pearl remakes to come out at the end of this year. I'll be playing Pokemon Snap. I don't know if I'll stream that, but I will be playing Pokemon Snap. I love the Pokemon franchise, but that would be my favorite non-horror franchise that I love. Memphis asks, how do you feel about YouTube? You gotta yell at me, dang. I enjoy YouTube. I will say trying to grow your channel is really hard. And that's something that a lot of people don't recognize, right? So I know you do YouTube as well, Memphis. If you're in the Discord, go check out Memphis's YouTube channel. They post their videos like when they go up in our YouTube promo section as well. I think YouTube's a struggle, but once you learn how to, I wouldn't necessarily say play the algorithm, but once you learn how to tag your videos and get better thumbnails and titles and stuff like that, you'll watch your channel grow. And you also have to have interaction with your audience as well. Best piece of advice that I could give somebody, I know that wasn't necessarily asked, work on your thumbnails. Memphis, I'm going to throw this question back to you. How do you feel about YouTube? Mon ami, hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. I appreciate you asking a question. Mon ami asks, FNAF 3 or 4? I will always say FNAF 4 because it is my favorite FNAF game ever. Outside of like Help Wanted, but like out of the core games, the core 6 games, FNAF 4 is my number one. So I will always pick FNAF 4. Mon ami, thank you for the question. Ron asks, who's your favorite FNAF YouTuber? Ooh, oh man, Dawko. I think Dawko is always going to be my favorite FNAF YouTuber, except for Dawko also does a lot of other things. I have been watching a lot of Fusion lately, and I watch FNAF. You know, I did the parody. I did hit the parody of him the other day, and it did really well with the channel. He actually ended up following me on Twitter, which I was like, what? Following me? But yeah, so like, I would say Dawko. Obviously, Dawko was my inspiration to get into YouTube anyway, so definitely Dawko. Kalina asks, FNAF 2 Golden Freddy or FNAF Sister Location Golden Freddy? I'm assuming talking about the modes. FNAF 2 Golden Freddy just seems like RNG. That's literally all it is. And I feel like I can beat that. Whereas Sister Location Golden Freddy, I feel like is skill based. And so like when I fail in FNAF 2, it's like, okay, well that spawned. Obviously I can't do anything about that. Whereas when I fail in Golden Freddy, I'm like, man, I suck. Of Sister Location, it's like, man, I suck. But I would say FNAF 2 Golden Freddy mode. Only because there's just too much going on in the Sister Location Golden Freddy mode. You could play only one game or FNAF game forever. Which one would you pick? Ooh, man, I don't know. One game forever. Because this is just one game. Maybe Resident Evil 7? I don't know. Because, like, Minecraft. I don't know why I didn't think about it. Just play Minecraft. Because literally possibilities are endless in Minecraft. So, Minecraft. When he also asks, how did it take you to grow a beard? Well, let's see. I'm old. No, I'm 28, right? And I didn't really start getting a beard like till I was in my 20s. So that's why. And literally, I'll trim it every now and then or whatever. But right now, I'm just letting it go. It took a while, but I mean that's life. If you're looking to grow a beard, it'll just take a while, that's all. And now, silly questions with Indy Rainbowfish. Indy asks, how do you keep your hair so curly? Shampoo, then conditioner. What else do you want me to say? Like, I just shampoo and condition my hair all the time. My hair is naturally curly though, I don't know why, but I always have this little curl here, and you seem to like it, so hey. Why are you 9 feet tall? So I can dab up the aliens when they fly by, man, that's why. If a duck and a lizard got into a fight, who would win? How big are these animals? If it's a regular duck and a Komodo dragon, which technically a lizard, obviously Komodo dragon wins. If it was a duck and a gecko, duck wins. So, gotta clarify what kind of lizard, girl. If a zebra asked to play FNaF with you, how would you respond? I would ask, what in the Dr. Doolittle is going on here? Because you're 9 feet tall, does that mean you have giant hands? Does that mean you have a giant keyboard? Are you basically a giant? No, I'm really tall with tiny hands. I'm like a T-Rex. I have a big head and little arms. Which FNaF character would you take on a picnic? I don't know. Which FNaF character are you? Thank you, Indy. Graeyson asks, have you ever farted on stream? If so, were you worried that your viewers heard you? Yes, I have. No, I wasn't. Because there's a such thing as a mute button, Graeyson. You should learn how to use it so you don't fart on stream. Then you ask, if FNaF didn't exist, what game or series would you have played instead for your streams, YouTube videos? For streams, it honestly, like, I've been doing horror games anyway. If FNaF didn't exist, I would just dive more into horror. That's all it is. Like, I think the series that I would dive into more would probably be Resident Evil, because there's just so many games, and the franchise is good, other than Resident Evil 6 from what I've heard, and especially with Village coming out. Yeah, but honestly, it'd probably be I'd dive into the Resident Evil series, hence the name The Biohazard King, but that's not even how I got my name, but that's a question for another time. Graeyson also asks, do you ever think you'll play Dark Souls on stream? If there's any chance, how much money would it take you to make it happen? Okay, so Graeyson only asked this question because I told him I would never play Dark Souls on stream, because I would never play Dark Souls. Honestly, dude, I just don't think it's my style of game. But if I gave you hope and said, oh, I would, I know what you would do. So I'm going to tell you, I would not play it. And there's no amount of money. Actually, there is amount of money, but I'm not saying that out loud. Especially with you watching this. Because Chaotic Villager. Anyway, I don't know. I don't think I would. Just being honest, I don't think I would. Only because I don't think Dark Souls is my style game. Because I get frustrated easily. More power to you. Guys, if you don't know who Graeyson is, Graeyson actually is a Dark Souls streamer over on Twitch. Look him up. He's probably one of the funniest people I've ever met, and he knows how to carry himself on stream. He's a great friend of mine as well. So, Deads asks, what's the pettiest thing you've done? I don't know. Like, I know I'm known for being really petty, but like, I'm known to being really petty to you guys. You know what I mean? Part of the village as well. Like, Alex knows me to be very petty. Indy knows me to be very petty. You guys know me to be very petty. But like, I don't know, making posts on Twitter? I have no idea. Deads, I really don't know what the pettiest thing I've ever done is. I still, to this day, I couldn't tell you, because I don't know. Who's your favorite content creator? You want me to give you a top 5? How about a top 5 of people that maybe aren't huge content creators? And for these top 5, I'll give you top 5, and their links will be down in the description below if you want to go check them out. These are going to be in no particular order either, so I don't want anybody to be like, oh, name this person first, that person. They're not in any order. They're all amazing content creators. I will put the links in the description for Indie Rainbow Fish, AlexNorimaki, Graeyson, and LittleWelshie. Go check them out. They're like my absolute favorite people on this planet, and I seriously go check them out. Check out their Twitch, check out their YouTube, and if you want to know some of my favorite TikTokers, she goes by The Almighty on Twitch. Her name is Cass. She's been in YouTube streams. She's in our Discord as the AllMightyChicken. She's changed her name recently to Nightmare. I don't remember the numbers. She's awesome. I'll link her TikTok down below too. Alex also has a TikTok. I'll link that. I don't think Indy's promoting her TikTok anymore, but I will put their links down in the description below. Go check them out. Go drop them a follow. Tell them that I sent you. Those will round up my favorite content creators, but that's not even the tip of the iceberg. To be honest, Deads, but thank you, buddy, for the question. Prime Star asks, how do you think the next FNaF game is going to go? Will more children be sliced, or what? I think it's just a continuation of Help Wanted. Help Wanted was like William Afton coming back to life, possessing Vanny or whatever, and will there be more children that are sliced? I don't know. You're in the game, you play as Gregory, which is another kid who's running from him, so I hope not. But I feel like this game's gonna be Outlast, like FNaF meets Outlast, and I am so hyped for this game. Prime Star also says the prettiest person you ever met. I have no idea. Prettiest person I've ever met? How about I don't answer that question? But thank you, Prime Star. Connie asks, if you had one chance for someone to all FNaF games, but with the lore you wanted. So, Kalani, I'm assuming, is asking if you had one chance to have someone redo all the FNaF games, but with the lore I wanted, would I do it? No. The lore is already too confusing for me. I can't. I just can't. Let it be where it lies, and I'll just enjoy it as it comes. Last but not least, save the best question for last. What is your favorite cereal? Lucky Charms. Actually been eating keto cereal lately because I've been trying to really be a daddy at this point. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this Q&A, guys. To everybody that submitted a question, thank you so much. Whether they were silly questions or they were serious questions, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Here's to another milestone. We're close to 700. And once we hit 700, we'll do this again. If you guys want, or I'll do something else, we will discuss it in the Discord. But guys, I can't stress enough how much I love you guys. Thank you for all the support that you've shown to the channel and to me, and the love that you've shown to even my friends at this point. So, guys, please take care of yourself. Lots of love to you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!